What's up, everybody? Homemade cookies. Now, I'm glad we found a jungle. Oh, so delicious. So, today I wanted to work on finishing up these last little areas here. But before we do that, I would like to get a lot of glass started, or a lot of sand started being made into glass, so that we can start getting the materials together for the big mega dome down there. So, we're going to be traveling to the desert really quick, speed mining a little bit of sand, starting it in the furnace, and then we'll get started on these sides over here. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
Giving up, letting go, times we might feel compelled, looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. Do we go is a question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to pass. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We cannot take it to the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need. We have the heights that we need. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need. We have the heights that we need. At the high must feel. At the high must the all by. At the high must feel. At the high must fight that we need. At the high must feel. At the high must the all by. At the high must feel. At the
What's up, guys? So, just finished putting the glass in the boiler room, and now we're gonna get started on these things over here. So we're gonna be doing pumpkin and melon farms, as well as, not sure I want to do cactus farms. Not sure. Because the thing is with the cactus farms, oh, as well as sugarcane. Yes, that's what I was gonna do. I don't really want to do cactus farms just because they're gonna. Where are my buckets? There's my buckets. Oh, I already had one. Anyway, I want to do cactus farms. I've talked about this a little bit before, but I don't want to get poked on the side when I'm using my farms, or when I'm just walking through the area. So I don't want to be walking this way. Do I have a hoe? I do not have a hoe. Gosh dang. I need to be more prepared. When I'm walking through the corridors, though, I don't want to be poked by cactuses. I just want to be able to walk through, pick the things that I want to pick, and then be done. So we're not going to be doing anything with the hose, or with the cactus. But we will be doing stuff with the other things. So there is water there. That means that'll hydrate 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll hydrate all of this. that water right there will hydrate those. So we don't even have to get water source for that spot. As well as these spots will be hydrated because of the water back there. So I think we're good to go to just plop the melons and cactus down. We're gonna have to break this. Now obviously this is not a big farm, this is not supposed to be a big farm. The plan is very simply just to get a very basic farm down. So we're gonna have pumpkins there, melons there, and that's basically all we need to do, really. I mean, we can throw in 2 more here, 1 pumpkin and 1 melon, just to add a little bit of extra space, growing space. But this is just supposed to be a small farm, doesn't need to have a lot to it, and I think that we're pretty much set with that. That's pretty good. And over here we wanted to make sugarcane farm. This is going to be slightly more annoying because we're going to have water directly adjacent to it, like this. And where else do we want this farm to be? So we could also put some water here and here, and that would give us plant access to these and these, and we might as well put some water over here as well. I think these two would be pretty good. You get those growing there as well. This is just a little sugarcane dome. Where should we have the torch? We're gonna actually have to decorate this a little bit, so let's get some logs in this corner right here, and we can put them up like that. And I'm gonna hang the torch from the back of the log right there. That looks pretty good. Get a little bit of leaves on the inside of here as well. And same situation for this. We're just gonna pile the logs up, kind of branch outward, make it interesting, get some leaves in here, as well as hide torch there. And that should keep this room lit up, as well as keep this room lit up, and provide us some nice space. So what we want to do now is get that axe back, as well as find some shears, and collect some leaves and a little bit more wood for the trees. But yeah, the idea is pretty simple, just a little farm. I wanted to do it on camera though because I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera lately, so I wanted to have you guys here and talk to you a little bit. Yeah, I've been really enjoying playing this world lately. It's been progressing very quickly, and I'm very happy with that. We're getting a lot done. We are going to have a tiny bit of a slowdown as the time here approaches. I've been uploading quite a few videos a day, and unfortunately, even though I like to, it's not very sustainable to upload the amount that I've been uploading every day. Not there. We want to keep the area over these sugar canes empty so they can grow 3, or at least 2. This one is going to have a torch, so it's going to be a little bit less than that, but that's okay. There, that's pretty good. Remember, it's supposed to be kind of, there's not supposed to be a ton of room in these, a lot of these. The idea is more for the aesthetic, both on the outside and a little bit, we're trying to make it look nice on the inside when we can. But the focus is definitely going to be, how does this make it look from the outside, right? Because that's where we're going to be spending most of the time. We're not going to be in these domes very often, unfortunately. It's just, this is more of a starter base. These things are here in case I want to use them, but I am not, gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not planning on using them very regularly. It's more for decoration than anything else. So we're gonna build this tree up like this. We're gonna put some leaves all around and have the other log there. There we go. Just to get a little bit of action in here. Put the torch on the side. Just, we don't want the torches to be on the ground if we can help it, but we still want to light the whole space up. So I'm actually going to add a couple of leaves in there. That's a little weird looking. Let's move one of these leaves over here. And add a couple of leaves in here as well. We're just trying to fill up these biodomes, make them look like they're being used actively and growing a lot of stuff in them. So that's pretty good, guys. Let's take a look from outside just so we can see. And yeah, I already think that's a massive improvement. You can see the sugar cane growing in there. You can, when these melons are grown, there will be melons and pumpkins around. I think that's going to make this way better looking. So we have kind of our farming section over here. Our main central area that leads downward, disguised as a giant tree. And then our more storage and enchanting based modules around here. Nice, guys. We've officially completed work on these modules. There's still a little bit of minor details like adding some seagrass and some coral around to the edges that we'll do eventually. We just need to get more stuff for it. That's the main thing. That's kind of the bottleneck right now. It's just the seagrass and the coral supplies. We just need to find some more, which won't take long. It's not going to be that difficult to do. We just have to spend some time doing it. But yeah, that was one thing I wanted to finish for today. We have a lot of different options about stuff we can do now. So I was wanting to just kind of bring some of them up, maybe talk about them, and see if anyone has any preferences. So I was thinking, in terms of the stuff we can start next, we can either work on the passageway to the big biodome, we can start planning out the biodome, or we can do something on land kind of a project. Like, for example, we could turn one of these islands into, you know, like a little bit of a mountain that sticks out or something like that, and then have a giant ship nearby or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. I would not be opposed to doing that, that's for sure. Another thing that we need to do is set up like nether portal and get some nether action going on. It might be good to do that because that'll allow us to, for example, if we set up another portal at the desert just over there, we'll be able to get a lot more sand quicker, and that'll help us get more glass, which will increase the speed at which we can build the biodome. So we definitely, I think, want to do nether before this kind of thing. It would also be good to get another portal by the mesa, save a lot of time in that regard as well. Yeah. Now that we've completed these little farms, though, we can actually get rid of all this farmland over here. Let's pound this out. Kind of clean this area up a bit. There we go. There we go. Last one. Alright. And so we'll have our shore back. If we want to do something with this particular part of the land too, but I'm not sure yet. At least I don't have any great ideas for it. We're probably going to be scaling this back a little still, so it's probably even going to shrink in a little closer to this, even still from what it is at now, but nothing has been finalized. Like, that's okay. It definitely needs to be smoothed in, even if it's staying at this distance. So we need to do a little bit of detailing on that particular wall, for sure. Whether we keep it or not, we're going to have to push that back a little. Another thing we need to kind of work on at some point is some sort of tree farm, or at least a place to mine a bunch of trees, because we need lots of wood and we are not getting it very quickly. Other options that I have zero idea where I would put these, but I would like to have them eventually, is big farms. So big carrot farm, big potato farm, big wheat farm, big beetroot farm, big carrot farm, I already said carrot, big melon farm, big pumpkin farm, stuff like that. Definitely want to get big versions of those things. And while we're talking, we might as well be planting some more of this blue concrete down. So originally I kind of had this just spread out throughout the build, and I think it does kind of add to the texture and the feel of everything. So now that we're full on grass, we might as well be adding some of this stuff in. So we're just going to plop this down while we talk about the other options. So yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, well, the thing that I would like to do the most would probably be to set up the nether stuff. But it also would be useful to get some sort of tree situation figured out because we definitely need wood. And that brings us to another good point, is what is the nether material, the nether portal theme? What is that exactly going to be? Because that's another thing we'll have to plan out if we decide to build stuff in the nether, is like, are we going to do some kind of cave? Is this going to be some sort of fiery lava theme? Or what are we going to do? Because I don't really want to leave it plain netherrack. I think that that looks really bad. And I don't want my nether hub to be made of netherrack. I want to cover up the netherrack, right? And so we might have like some glass in spots. That might be okay, but I don't want the tunnels to be netherrack. At least not in the end game. Maybe in the beginning that might be fine, just so that we can save some time. But in the end, when we have our finished nether projects and stuff, I want them to be a different sort of theme than just like, oh, it's netherrack and nether brick or something like that. Like nether brick is fine, but it has to be with something. It can't be plain nether brick. But yeah, that's what I was thinking anyway, guys. We're probably going to be doing a bunch of those types of things in the future, so I just wanted to talk about them, let you guys know. If you have any preferences, let me know. I'll try to make it happen. So far, for next episode, I'm planning to probably do the sort of tree farm stuff. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet, as well as the nether portal. Place that somewhere down in like the boiler room area. So yeah, I've got a really good idea for the nether stuff, but you'll see sometime, probably in the next episode. But if not in the next episode, then 100% in episode 14. Oh snap, phantom. Oh, there's a couple of phantoms. Okay, we're gonna sleep. You can mess with one phantom, you can't mess with two. More and more of them start spawning the more days that you've gone without sleeping, so I must have not slept for a very long while to have summoned a bunch of these guys. And it looks like they're gonna fly away. I don't think they're gonna bother me anymore. Anyway, I just want to talk about that with you guys. Let me know what you think, and yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day.